Pouse around the house. Today we're looking at part 8 in my series of loft conversion videos. We're going to be fitting a few more joists, removing the old rafters, removing one of the old purlins and constructing the chinks of the dormer. So let's get up on the roof. Just a quick update, we're just putting some of these joists going that way now at 90 degrees to the other joist hanger on that end, little packer plate on this end on top of the interior wall. That sits it all up level, and we're going to do those at every 400 intervals as we go across here. Only until we get to in line with the purling, because obviously that's going to be the cheek of the dormer, and then this bit is going to be as it is when we finish. It's just going to still be hipped roof on the end there and over on that end. So let's crack on with it.
There's an orange glow outside the bathroom window. It's Friday and I'm looking fly. Going to a party where there's loads of ladies. We'll be cruising around in my friend's Mercedes. I'll get my freak on tonight. Got a weapon in my pocket, got my best shoes on. Don't know who I'm going home with till the lights go on. We're all at fights by the end of the night as we're queuing for taxis. We'll all get cold as the last chips are sold, and it looks like you smoke when you breathe. The girl behind the bar serving Bacardis. We laugh and down them in one. I dance, you dance. We're all out to find a little romance.
So there we go, that's the end of it for today. We've got to get a tarpaulin over this now and hope that it stays dry. You see we got these noggins in on the joist hangers. This end we haven't secured in yet, but you'll see what we're going to do with these later on. We're going to have to cut these rafters down next. We're going to have to take this purlin out at some point, open it up, and there we go. That's a general view inside the loft now. And now we've just got to cover it up and go in and have a nice cup of tea.
I'm chilling with my homies in the VIP. Baby, if you're lucky, you can leave with me.
I finally worked out how to put the tarpaulin over the best way, using a few battens, a few concrete blocks, the odd ridge tile straight over the top of the tarpaulin, and a few tied off ropes. So that is going to be it for today. A lovely little sunset over there. Now I'm going in for a cup of tea. So it's another day, we've got the tarpaulin off, we're going back on the roof. We're going to try and cut through these rafters, fix them down by the soffits and make them secure at the bottom before we put the dormer in place, and you'll see us doing that now. Quick look here, that's all we've done along the bottom. We're going to be cutting these rafters along there, removing this length of rafter, and where we leave this section, just to make sure they're secure and they don't drop or bow, we've put these vertical struts down there onto the exterior cavity wall, and we've got these bits going across there bracing it into the wall so they can't move at all, solid as a rock, right the way across. Something else to note is that all these joists that we've put in over here are all secured down to the wall plate. These rafters we screwed into the sides of the joists, and these rafters are screwed down into this exterior wall plate by there as well.
Behind the bar,
Now you can see that we've taken all these rafters out. We've just knocked this purlin out. Obviously we've left these rafters in because they're staying put. You can now see the line here and the line over there of where we're going to extend out from these purlins. They're going to be the cheeks of the dormer. Then we've got to extend the ridge across there, and that'll then come down onto the equivalent of like a little gable end dormer, I suppose. Yeah, so there we go, coming along. We've just put this 2x4 along there to put our verticals up off. Then we've got to do another one down at an angle, and we've just been doing measurements and cuts for those. You can see here, these are the verticals that we're going to put in with our edge, which we match to the angle of the roof, the existing roof. And we've got to do the same over here. Just to show you where we are, we've put these cheeks in with the vertical timbers on both sides, and we've temporarily put a brace across there, one up there, and we're levelling out the ridge board from the old ridge board over to the end. Like I say, this is only a temporary prop, so we can build the frame around it, but the important thing is getting this ridge board central, or as near as, in line with that ridge board, and getting it nice and level right out to the end, and then we can obviously chop off any excess afterwards. But setting it out is the main thing, because we're going to work all the rafters out from that and down to these. So that's it for today. Hopefully it won't be long before I upload the next video, where we'll be fitting all the rafters into place. So for more DIY, how-to, household tips and product review, please watch my other videos, and don't forget to subscribe. I've been Pouse around the house. Ta-ta, farewell.